What was the logic of the Electoral College and how does it actually work today? Well, Hamilton makes it very clear in Federalist 68 that the logic of the Electoral College was about nothing more or less than picking the right person, and that you had the best chance of consistently picking the right person to be president if you gave that power over to a group of individuals in each state selected for that very purpose, who would sit together and deliberate who has the right qualities to be president of the United States and then send those votes off to Congress to be certified, versus giving it over to the people to decide, the people who were deeply susceptible to demagoguery and would lack the right information to pick the right person. Here's the problem. The Electoral College has literally never operated according to its original logic as understood by Hamilton. It's never been a deliberative body. Instead, because of the power of political parties and other factors, it's kind of operated according to the logic of a national direct vote. Okay, so what does the Constitution even tell us about the Electoral College? Well, not actually all that much. So it tells us that each state will have a number of votes equal to the number of representatives plus the number of senators. So X plus 2, the state will pick those electors. Those electors will meet on a specified day, cast their votes, put it in a letter and send it to Congress, who will certify the election after receiving the vote tallies from all of the electoral colleges in all of the states. Two things. One, it tells us absolutely nothing about how states should select those electors. In fact, in the first couple of elections, state legislatures chose the electors in the majority of states. That then gave way to statewide elections for electors. And today it looks like you're voting for presidential candidates, but really you're voting for electors who are connected to those presidential candidates. Okay. It also doesn't tell us how to allocate those votes. It simply says how many votes you have, not how you should allocate them. So you could do it in a number of ways. You could just scrap elections, save the money, have state legislatures pick the electors and tell them how they will vote, and then the electors vote that way. Okay? You could do it how 48 states do it, the majority takes all system. The electors are told to allocate their votes according to the statewide direct vote. So that's perfectly constitutional. You could do the district system, which is used in both Maine and Nebraska. Or you could simply, by state law, tell your electors that they must allocate their votes according to the direct national vote. All of these things are perfectly constitutional. And again, this is not operating on the logic of deliberation. That's not what electors do today. Instead, they're more just kind of middlemen for the direct national vote anyways.